Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Midday with Marcus Maben, 8150. 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. Joining you from Flanagan's Ale House, 934 Baxter Avenue. People, you got to pardon us. We get good news. We get closer to game time. We feel like we're bombarded, overwhelmed with things. I know you were interested in how Steve felt about his foray into the sports betting world. I know you were excited. Here's the thing. I said this yesterday. I said all Louisville fans are great about kind of joint focus on a local story. On a local story, Purdue, Jeff Brom. That's going to be our barometer for Big Ten, right? That's how you do. That's how you gauge your interest in another conference. Yeah. You know, the conversations about coaching. You know, like that. Like we do that. It's very unfair how we do.
Sure.
But we're not going to spend the whole year, you know, following people outside of our area. Teddy Bridgewater to New Orleans, we kind of keep a side eye at that.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, Heisman, side eye at that. You know, Jeff Brom, Purdue. We take our local connection and we kind of follow the local connection, and that lets us know about the rest of the sports world.
Yeah. Well, and we will throw in there though the Lamar thing. I read a story yesterday where Lamar had told Nissan, no for now.
Right.
So trying to learn NFL playbook and trying to take his old dude's spot. So I appreciate the offer, but I got a league I'm trying to dominate over here. And if you watched him last night, he's getting pretty good.
Is he getting better?
He's getting better.
Is he getting better?
He's getting better every game.
Here's the thing, because I did kind of hear the whistles about the Lamar Jackson turning down the Heisman House, right?
Yeah. For now, he didn't like spurn him.
Listen,
I mean, just like right now, no.
Let me have the floor for 1 minute on this one.
Yeah.
Give me the floor for,
That's fair.
for 60 seconds.
That's fair.
This is not me being protective of Lamar Jackson, because what I'm going to say is not a protective quality about him.
Yeah.
Everyone has criticized Lamar Jackson from day one. I try to point out and I point it out because I already see it. I know what Teddy Bridgewater went through in developing his overall persona, his glow.
You sure?
Teddy Bridgewater did not come to University of Louisville polished like Teddy Bridgewater is now.
Absolutely not.
Comes out of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he had facial reconstructive surgery to change his look.
He did in between a sophomore and junior year.
Same age as Lamar Jackson is right now.
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater. Listen to me what I'm saying, people. He actually went through surgeries.
Yeah. They broke his jaw and redid it.
I mean, I remember Francisco Garcia. Like, I remember guys need to develop their look, their lingo, their talk, their media savviness. And you know what I sat there and listened to? Everybody criticized how he can't be the face of your franchise because he's not polished.
Yep. That's a fact.
He knows he's not polished. He says, I'm not really polished like your other Heisman guys.
Yep.
How about I take some more time, work on being a quarterback, here's the thing. If I told you, Steve, that Lamar Jackson's agent recommended that because you're a second stringer on Baltimore right now, stay off the Heisman Trophy commercials.
Fair.
Stay off the Heisman household. What are you doing as a backup quarterback getting more pub than your starting quarterback? You know what you'd say? That's a smart agent.
Smart agent.
Smart agent who told him, hey, you're not ready to do Heisman House commercials. You're not ready for doing that. That's Drew Rosenhaus.
Agent wouldn't tell him to do that, though.
No. Why not? Why wouldn't an agent tell him to do that?
Because there's money in that.
Because there's money involved, right?
Yeah.
But an agent that had Lamar Jackson's best interest and his long-term goals and future, you'd say, hey, We're gonna talk. We're gonna do some speech therapy. We're gonna do some. We're gonna get your skin together a little better. You know, we're gonna everything that people judge you negatively on. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And people, like I said, this is not a shameful thing. We've been listening to this for 4 years of talk about Lamar Jackson. Look, the music, his accent, you know, everything that's not traditional, we've tap danced around your comfort level on him being your star face of the franchise.
Absolutely.
Now, we've said either Lamar's going to just embrace it all and go renegade, or Lamar's going to take his time and go at his own comfort level. That's a fact, right?
Yeah.
So your negative spin on him, what do you think? He's just so arrogant that he's too good for the Heisman House?
I know.
Is that what you think? Do you think so? You think his homeboys told him, "Oh man, don't be doing the Heisman House," because that's what it turns into. The people who are advising you are just, he's spurning the Heisman House.
Right.
No. He made the mature decision of saying, I don't need my face on that.
It was a great decision, I think. I think it was a great decision. Well, and I won't even say I don't need my face on that. I think that's a guy that I say he's locked in.
See, I'm using face franchise. I'm using that lingo because that's what everybody else uses.
The argument you're making is great. Like I agree with every bit of it. I just think that for me, I'm saying, come on, man. Like, this dude, are you kidding me?
No reason
is saying,
for him
you're not pulling me out of a play. I don't have time to fly to wherever you are to do this commercial right now. And like I said, it shows. He's getting better. He's watching Hard Knocks, and he's watching Tyrod Taylor taking it. Baker Mayfield was that, and you can't see me, was that close.
Yes, they can see.
Oh, yeah, they can.
We're on the
We Are
YouTube
Made for the
channel,
Ville.
yes.
Baker Mayfield was that close from a hand injury taking out Tyrod Taylor and it being his team. You're one play away, Lamar. You're one play away from Joe Flacco taking a hit, getting hurt, anything happening, and you're the guy. I don't have time to be doing a Heisman House right now, with all due respect.
And again, even if you don't make it about the time,
sure,
Lamar Jackson would be the face of the – I mean, he'd be the funniest spoof on there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
They would use the Lamar Jackson ticking time bomb.
Oh, yeah.
They'd make some kind of jokes where Lamar Jackson is just already – we're still working too hard. Like everybody else is chilling at the Heisman House, and they'd show Lamar Jackson running on the football field doing suicides or something.
Oh, yeah.
They'd make it like this dude's just a freak ready for his shot.
Yes, it would be good for Lamar.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Temporarily.
Yes.
But in that locker room, you'd be that guy. He'd be that guy in the locker room who doesn't even play. And every time we come in the locker room, I have boxes. Like, dude, get these shoes, get these boxes, get this stuff. You don't even play. Oh, those quarterbacks.
I know.
And Lamar doesn't want to be that guy.
Right.
And we're gonna turn that into. That's what I'm saying. If you're picking a hill to die on, to be critical of Lamar Jackson's business decisions, you're never gonna run out of them.
Yeah.
You're never gonna run out of darts to throw. Darts to throw. Let's get off this right now. I watched Purdue Northwestern. Steve Rummage bet on Purdue Northwestern. Take us back through that last night, Steve.
So stupid. I don't know. I did my 6-team parlay bet. Now that one.
And I told you, Steve.
I know.
They're hard.
I'll win every one, but I'll tell you who had it worse than me. I was texting Cooper, and Cooper had a nice little 5-teamer going last night. All the way up until about 11:25.
Oh no!
And I mean, he was going to win a chunk, and then all of a sudden, the Purdue game, the Tulane game, and Texas A&M all go the wrong way at the last minute. I'm like, oh man!
Like when all your bets just fall apart.
Yeah, I'm like, I had $5 on a 16 parlay, which I mean still paid out like a decent chunk, so
right.
It was good. But yeah, first game, man, first game. I took Purdue.
Let's just talk about the game.
Yeah.
Because everybody watched it.
Yes.
People watched Purdue Northwestern.
Absolutely, yes.
That game took forever.
It was a long game. It was a long game, man.
I watched it as a Louisville fan, too.
Yes.
You know what I did? You know what I did last night, Steve? I'll just be honest. Like I said, and people know we have no malice in this conversation at all. We don't have a dog in the fight. Everything we're talking about is hypothetical and personality and things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I watched the game, Steve, and I pretended that Purdue was Louisville and Braun was coach, only because people can't resist keep throwing that name around. That's why I did it, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have a good time. I did not have a good time.
Yeah.
My Purdue team that I watched, it wasn't fun. I'll take it a step further. I was on the attack when I started reading about how Rondell Moore, you know what I'm saying, means you're great.
Yeah.
Like he was a can't miss prospect.
Absolutely.
It didn't take talent evaluation to say, you know what I'm saying?
Well, and he was a can't miss prospect that basically let it be known that he wasn't staying in the state.
You said it best. He was D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, yeah. Because D'Angelo Russell, I mean, there was not. I mean, he really didn't give Kentucky or Louisville much of a look. I mean, it was kind of clear he's not coming back here.
And if you saw him since he went to the pros, you know the personality that is D'Angelo Russell was not a Louisville personality.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah, no, he's a good. I think he's a good kid.
Yeah. Not like he doesn't love Louisville. It's
No.
He wants to experience things.
Yes, he
outside of
likes to live in Brooklyn, L.A. I mean, like,
Right.
yeah, no, I'm fine
Right.
with that. That don't bother me at all.
He's a freer spirit
Yes.
than a kind of a Louisville.
Because D'Angelo Russell still comes back to the city.
Right.
He does stuff here. Yeah.
So, I watched it, and I watched it, and
Yeah.
you know what I saw?
Crap.
I saw wittiness. I saw cute wittiness. That's what it looked like to me.
I didn't like it.
What didn't you like? What left that bad? You have a bad taste in your mouth, and I'm trying to separate gambling, Steve.
Yeah, no, I didn't like the style of offense. I didn't like the.
It looked like air raid.
Now, granted, I mean, it's his second year, and I mean, can he get? I mean, what could he do with a big time quarterback? I mean, that's always a question. But I know Bobby gets big time quarterbacks.
I know.
I know Bobby gets big time quarterbacks. I
know he gets big receivers.
Yes, like I don't, and I just didn't like. I thought backed up on my side of the field on 3rd and long or 2nd and 12 and bubble screens. I would have to buy. If that was my team last night, I would have had to buy nipple clamps and just sit there and tighten them up the entire game.
Thank goodness this is a Friday, man.
And just tighten them up the whole game.
I mean, 1st and 10, 4-yard.
I would have to inflict pain on myself.
Listen, I literally that was the play I checked out on. It's a 4-point game, 1st down, bubble screen 4 yards deep to the sideline. You're tackled. Now it's 2nd and 14.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Now I'm done. If that's my team, I'm done. I'm like, that's what we called. That's what we call.
And I know I'm being judged.
If I watched that many quarterback draws,
oh my goodness,
and it wasn't quite Lamar Jackson, so I said I would.
How old is Blah?
That's why 70. At least that's.
You know what he looked like? He looked like Cap Rudy on Any Given Sunday.
Both of them did. I've never seen 2 middle-aged white men playing quarterback ever in my life.
At Purdue.
At Purdue. I was like, these
Chase
two.
Daniel, Drew Brees.
There's a balding white man playing quarterback for Purdue right now.
He had. Listen, they don't even wear those body belly things in college. You know, look, these other guys are out here in belly shirts in college and 6-pack abs. He had the full rib cage, belly protector, body armor thing.
I was out, man. I think Jeff Brom's a good coach. I do. I allowed myself last night. I said, because I'm a Bobby guy. I like Bobby. I want Bobby to be here for a long time.
Guilty as charged.
So I'll put that caveat out there. But I allowed myself to watch, and I will. I'm not judging off one game.
We
but
do
I mean,
have more and more people watching on the YouTube channel, by the way. People
keeps growing.
Listen, anybody who jumps in.